Hey guys, welcome to Addicted2Needles, episode 5. I know, 5 episodes, I can't get over it. Ridiculous. I have so much stuff to talk about today. So much stuff. Like, so much. I have just been casting on everything. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know whether it's like because I'm bored or whatever, but I have just been casting on everything known to man. But I have finished a few bits, so I don't feel as guilty. So the first things that I want to show you are my mittens. The mittens. Don't ask me why I say it like that. I don't know. I haven't woven in my ends because I'm so lazy. I'm like, I finish a project and then I'm like, oh yay, it's done. Even though there's ends everywhere. Yeah, I finished my mittens. I had just finished the first pair and I had casted on the second, well, I was like halfway through the second cuff, but yes, they are done. Ends everywhere. But I don't care. They are done. They are done. Look at them. So awesome. No, I do need to block them because I am a lazy person. This is my own hand-dyed yarn. Yes, my own hand-dyed yarn. And I haven't washed them out properly. So I do need to wash them and block them. But aren't they so cool? They're so cool. I know, right? I know. So yes, that is my first finished object. No second mitt syndrome here. I know. The pattern is just like a simple pattern I made up. Like, yeah. No thumbs. No thumbs, because I can't be arsed with thumbs. My second finished object, if you remember this bad boy. This is a Christmas present for Glyn's mother. Glyn being my boyfriend. Yes. It is a Harry Potter inspired Gryffindor shawl. Look at that. How cool does that look? That looks so freaking cool. And it's so warm and squishy. The yarn is from Aldi, believe it or not. It is 30% wool, 70% acrylic, and it was like $3.99 for like a gigantic ball. So I was like, yes please. And the mustard colour is from Hobbycraft that I bought fucking ages ago, that I did in my Flax sweater. And I thought these two colours, like Gryffindor colours, are they not? I think it's awesome. I think it looks fucking cracking. And that, my ladies and gentlemen, is all my Christmas knitting done. I can be selfish now. I can knit things for me. But yes, all done. All done. And it looks pretty fucking awesome, if I do say so myself. Yes. No particular pattern, just increase one at the end of every row. Yeah, I love it. It is so good, and I hope she likes it. I hope she likes it. But yeah, that's all my Christmas knitting done. I am on the ball this year, I really am, because last year I left it to last minute and I wanted to knit everything in God's gift power, but because I had to get the Christmas knitting done, I was like, fuck, I need to get the fucking knitting done. So I didn't end up knitting for myself, and it was a fucking chore, and I couldn't wait like to get it over with. So this year I started my Christmas in July. I've knitted 3 hats, 2 hats and a shawl. Yeah, 2 hats and a shawl, and I think I've done socks, and I'm probably going to give a shawl away as well. And that is all my Christmas knitting done. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So my next finished object is... I'm so glad I finished this. Do you remember this, guys? Do you fucking remember this? So this year, I wanted to try new things. I wanted to push myself. I did brioche this year. Found out that that's not for me. And I'm doing a panelled garment because I've never done one before. and I thought I would give it a go. Worst mistake of my life. I will never be making a panelled garment again. The pattern I'm making is a King Cole. It's a paid for pattern. That is what I'm making. But I'm hoping to make this a little bit longer. Oh. But yeah, that is what I'm making with the V-neck. So it's like a back panel, a front panel, and then you sew them together. So I'm so chuffed that I got the back panel done. It's blocked, it's ready to go. And as per Penny style, I have not casted on the front panel because I think, yeah, my job is done here. I don't need to do any more, you know. The yarn is Stylecraft Vintage Look. I don't know the percentages. Who cares about the percentages? Like, I watch podcasts and everyone's like, oh yes, it's 70%, blah, 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 it's 25% nylon. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Everybody knows. Like, if you're making socks and stuff, it's, you know, 75, 25, like, everyone knows. But yeah, I finished the back panel. I doubt I will be, oh my god, look at it, it's huge. I didn't swatch for this garment because I never swatch. I know, it's a bad habit, but I don't swatch. So I'm assuming this is going to be a little bit too big for me, which I can cope with. It doesn't bother me. So that's all my finished shit. That is all my finished shit. I think I got quite a lot done, but I have got like a gazillion McBillion whips. As fucking per. But I wanted to show you something else before we start the whips. So, my favourite podcaster of all time is Chevy Rell Stuff. I love Chevis. Me and Chevis, we're fucking like that. I don't think she knows I exist, but that's totally fine. But I love her podcasts. And she did this mitten pattern, which I freaking loved. And it is called the Sita Mittens. Look at them. Ooh. And we have thumbs. Look at them. Look at the stitch definition. I love like that you pull these. I think this is a free pattern on Ravelry. I don't think I paid for it. And it's called the Sita Mittens. I have, oh, hang on. It is based upon these socks. I think they're called the Leyburn socks. I think. My first pattern sock ever and the only one. I have second sock syndrome like all the time. But I have the one. So yeah, they're based upon this sock pattern. They're based upon the Leyburn socks. So I love them. And Chevis was making them on her podcast, so I was like, I must make them. And I posted a picture on Instagram and she commented on it, so I feel like a fan. I'm like, oh my god, Chevis, I love you. Yes. I don't watch many podcasts really. The only couple, well, I think I watch about 3. I watch The Grocery Girls, because obviously you got to have new. I watch The Corner of Craft with Hannah in Nottingham, and I watch Chevy Rell Stuff because she is amaze balls. I do have others, but I don't really keep up to date with them. I just put them on when I can. Like is it the cafe yarn girls, the yarn cafe, Tristan and her mum, I can't remember her name. They're fun, but their podcasts are like fucking 2 hours long and I haven't got time for that. I don't sit through the whole thing, but I watch like what they make and stuff and they're funny together. So yeah, thought, shall we get on to whips? Because I could talk all day. My first whip in my space bag, because, you know, you got to. So I decided to make a flax sweater, a light sweater, a flax light sweater, something like that. Hang on, we're discombobulated. Un momento, por favor. So yes, I decided to make a little flax sweater. Look. Oh. Yay. is. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. I cast this on last week. I got to the sleeves and thought, nah. Every time I hit Sleeve Island, I'm like, nah, we'll put it down. We'll forget about it for 6 months and then we'll pick it up and do the sleeves, which will probably take me about 10 minutes. So yeah, I made a flax sweater. I made the 0 to 6 months. It is my own hand-dyed yarn. I'll show it to you. Yes, I dyed this yarn myself. Yes, I had loads of like pinks and purples and stuff, and I'm not a pink and purple kind of girl. I'm, you know, black all the way. So I dyed this skein for the purpose of this jumper. Look at me dyeing things for a purpose. Usually I'm like, yeah, let's dye everything. Whoop, 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 whoop. No rhyme or reason. Let's just fucking do it. But no, this time I was like, no, I'm going to dye for a reason. I am. And yeah. Yeah. I have a little itty bitty flag sweater because my brother's wife is having a girl. So I was like, oh, best stop the maybe nets. So I thought I would make them a flag sweater in a bag that's full of shit. Like, who needs 5 million fucking needles in the same bag? Like, what the fuck, Penny? What the fuck? It's cast on in my Halloween bag because I haven't accepted that Halloween is over. I haven't. I've decided to make a scrappy cowl. Yes, well, it was a cowl, now it's probably going to be an infinity scarf because I have dyed so much yarn and I don't know what the fuck to do with it. So I was like, I'll just make like a scrappy infinity scarf. I did a provisional cast on, which I will be Kitchener because I need to practice that because I'm no good at it. So yeah, what is my scrappy cowl stroke infinity scarf? I casted this on and at one point this is all I wanted to knit. Yes, yeah, my own hand-dyed yarn. As I said, I'm dyeing everything, like, to God's gift, like fucking everything. I'm like, yeah, let's dye all the things. So all my little balls are going on this scrap. Do you mind? Thank you very much. Yeah, so, scrappy. Do you know, if someone farts 3 doors down, my dog will know about it, you know? She's that type of dog. Because my other half works away, so he's not here often. She kind of gets like really protective. So any noise, any sound, she's like, it's okay, I've got it, mommy. Ruff, ruff. And I'm like, babes, you don't need to. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. My next whip of the 5 Conjillion Macmillian whips. I like lots of whips. I like to have lots of things that I can pick up and put down because I get really bored easily. As you can see by the flax sweater, I'm onto the sleeves and I'm like, nope. As you can tell with everything that I fucking knitted. Now she's barking at birds. Birds. There's no rhyme or reason. So I decided to make another Sockhead hat. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. In my own hand-dyed yarn. Yes. So let me sort out this mess. Do you know, my organisational skills are fucking immense. So yes, I'm making a Sockhead hat. I decided not to do the 5 million rows of ribbon. I can probably do about 2.5, and then I'm like, you know, let's get it over and done with. But yeah, look at the colours. It is pooling like a mother, but I don't mind this time because I haven't split my skeins. I am pulling from the middle, so I don't really mind. There's my ball of awesomeness. I tried to do a bee. Didn't turn out quite as bright as I wanted it to be, but I don't care because I really like it anyway. So yeah, yes. On my stitch marker. Oh, I have to show you my little stitch marker. It's a leaf. It's a leaf. Look, you know, autumn. I got it in my Fibershare package when I did Fibershare a couple of months ago. She did a, because I'm a Lord of the Rings freak, so she got me a like Lord of the Rings stitch marker set, which was so awesome because Lord of the Rings was like fucking 20 years ago. How she found it, I do not know, but I thought that was so sweet. So yes, it's a leaf, because autumn is here. Autumn is here, guys. It's fucking pissing down outside. Autumn is here. I want to show you my badge. So in my doggy bag, look at the badge. Knitting nerd right here. My last whip, and I'm keeping the best till last because I can't believe that I have cast this on. I am amazed. So I mentioned the girls of the Yarn Cafe earlier, and she came out with a pattern, un momento, called the Find My Way sweater. Find My Way, there it is, yep. And she had this sweater on sale when she first bought it out, because I got whiff of it because Hannah from the Corner of Craft made it. She was a test knitter and it looked fan-fucking-tastic on her. And one of my goals this year was to make a cabled sweater. But it scares me. It scares me. I have done cables before, scarves and stuff like that. I've made cabled hats, you know. I am not a noob to cabling, but I've never done it in a sweater. And I was really scared, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to fucking give it a go. I'm going to give it a go. The yarn I'm using is King Cole Fashion Aran. So funny story, I went to the wool shop in Llandovery because I assume it was closing down because like all the wool was on sale, and there were 5 balls of this wool, so I bought all 5. So I was looking at the pattern and I was like, no, I'm not going to swatch. I don't swatch, you know, I break the rules, you know, James Dean right here. So I was like, no, I'm not going to swatch. But it says in the pattern that I need 6 balls for a large. So I was like, I'll make a medium. It calls for 5 balls, but I'll go up a needle size because I'm a quite tight knitter. But the thing is that I've already, like, I'm nearly past ball 1 and I've only done like 1 pattern repeat. So I'm like, I'm feeling that I'm a little bit fucked, to be honest. But I think as long as I can get to the sleeves, if I can get to the sleeves, I don't mind the sleeves being a different colour. I'll like do the sleeves black or something. It doesn't bother me. But yes, I am making it. Look. I'm so fucking chuffed. I have done the first pattern repeat. I am joined in the round. And I'm so chuffed with myself. I'm making these on my Highas. Ho 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 ho. The wool is like 70% acrylic, 30% wool, I think. I've got my little Christmas tree stitch marker. This is how Christmassy I am going to get. Yes. Yes. And yeah, I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it, guys. I'm fucking doing it. I'm so fucking excited. So I've been a little bit of a idiot, and I've posted my progress on Instagram, like ribbon done. I'm that type of person. Joined in the round. Done my first row of cabling. My first, you know, and Tristan of the Yarn Cafe podcast, she brought out the pattern and she's been commenting on my pictures because she's dragon hoard yarn, because she does yarn as well, and she's been commenting on my pictures saying like, you got this, go girl and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Like, I know I've been a bit of a pain in the ass, like updating every fucking step of the way, but I was like, no. And this is in my, I forgot to say, my Nightmare Before Christmas. No. Knitmare, Penny. Knitmare on Elm Street bag. Yes, that's what the fabric is called. Look, he's knitting. And the doggy's got the knitting. How cool is that? How cool is that? I know. So that's all my stuff. That is everything I'm concurrently working on. But I'm so chuffed that I casted on this fucking jumper. I've had it for months and I've been like, no. I'm super chuffed that I'm giving this pattern a go. I just hope that I don't lose my steam, because I get really excited and I'm like casting on, and then I'm like, yeah, let's cast something else on. I've got a little bit of stash enhancement. Now, I know I said last time that I'm on a yarn ban because I'm going to Nottingham Yarn Expo, but I couldn't help myself. So steampunk sheepy yarns. Pauline, I like that. She was having a sale. 2 for £5. 2 for £5, including delivery. So I was like, oh my lord, I have to. They are the Halloween and Christmas vintage sets. They are minis. They are merino nylon. You get 6 and they're 5 grams each, so they're like sock blankets and scrappy socks and stuff. So I was like, oh my god, so I had to. And bless her, she sent stitch markers with every single like purchase as well. I've bought like shit tons of wool off her now, and she's really nice and her yarn is gorgeous. So steampunk sheepy yarns on Etsy. I think you should just have a look. Nottingham Yarn Festival, 4 days guys, 4 days. Oh my god, I can't fucking wait. My first yarn festival, and I'm hoping to drive myself because I passed my test about 6 months ago and I'm still a pretty nervous passenger. I've always been a nervous passenger, but I'm a pretty nervous driver. I drive to and from work, I go to my mum's and I like visit the family, but I don't go very far. Like, I've done the motorway a few times, but I'm still coming to grips with it. So I was like, no. Nottingham Yarn Festival, I'm going to drive. My other half is coming with me as well. So I'm like really excited. But I'm going to have to like leave at like 6 in the morning to get there for 9. Because it's in Nottingham and I live in South Wales. But yeah, 4 days. 4 days. Oh my god. I was thinking like, shall I vlog? Shall I? I've never vlogged anything in my life. So I'm like, shall I give it a go? I don't know. Like, talking to yourself in public, I'm sure there'll be many people who will. And I don't know whether to like go up to Hannah, the Corner of Craft, because she's vending there for the first time. Like, I'm quite an awkward person when I meet new people. And I don't want to be like, hi, I met you all the time, you're amazing. So I might not just introduce myself, I might just go and buy things off her and be like, hi, yeah, your stuff is amazing, you're so amazing, my god. We're soulmates. No, I don't want to frighten her off. I don't want to frighten her off too much. So my shit. All my fucking shit. I cannot believe I casted on this fucking jumper. Jesus takes the fucking wheel, I can't believe it. I'm so excited. So guys, I hope everything is well with you. Like and subscribe if you would like, no pressure. And I will see you on the next one. Hopefully with my Nottingham Yarn Expo. Oh my god, so excited. Bye guys.